Hello, guys. Welcome back to Eli Talks Football. Welcome back to another video. As you can tell, I'm not doing it right. Another match reaction, another frustrating, angry video, another Premier League game dropped points. 3 points out of 15 games. No wins in 5 in the last 5 Premier League games. Top 4 is in doubt for Chelsea. Because if Newcastle beat Wolves today, they go above us. So the fact that we are relying, Chelsea, we are relying on Wolves to beat Newcastle shows you how poor we've been over the last 5 games. Like, I'm not sure how many points we were above teams like Man City. I feel like we were like something like 8 or 7 points ahead of them. But now they're closer to us since we've been dropping points in the last 5 games. It's totally unacceptable. And the fact that we drop points against the likes of Ipswich Town, Crystal Palace, Fulham, who else am I missing? Everton, and now Bournemouth is a joke. It's a joke. Like, how comes in the first 5 games of the Premier League we've won 5 in a row? Then after that, it's just I'm getting worried right now. I really am. Because let me tell you something as well. If Aston Villa win today against Everton, they'll be 2 points behind us. Because they'll 32 points as I'm recording this video right now. They'll be 2 points behind us if they beat Everton. Yeah? But Chelsea fans, if you're watching this, guess what? Guess what? By the time we face Wolves here, we could potentially finish in 8th by Monday. We have to wait 5 days before before we face Wolves on Monday night. We could potentially finish 8th here if Villa win today, and it also be Arsenal at the Emirates as well. They will go above us. If Man City and Bournemouth win their game this weekend, they go above us. And you know what? I'm so glad. I'm but I should not be saying this, but I'm glad that West Ham beat Fulham. Because let me tell you something, I'm looking at the table. If Fulham would have beaten West Ham today, I'm just looking at the table. Fulham, yeah, would have been 4 points behind us. 4 points if they didn't beat West Ham. So thank you, West Ham. But we should have been relying on Wolves, West Ham, and Everton to do Chelsea a favour. We shouldn't do that. Because I said it last season, our players, our squad is good enough to finish in the top 4. Not to be in the title race, but to finish in the top 4. But it looks like over the last 5 games, it looks like they didn't learn from it. The manager, the players, all of them didn't learn from it. And I know people are saying, oh, but ever since you said Chelsea are not in the title race, you've been dropping off. I do get that. I do get that. Maybe the mentality when Maresca and these players have said that has completely gone. But I've been saying to people, we are not ready yet because we have a young, inexperienced squad. I tell you, some of the only players that experience the title race is probably Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, and maybe João Felix as well, and Nkunku. The rest of them, they have never experienced their team in the title race. That's why when people ask Madueke, he answered and says, "I don't even know what that is," because he has never experienced a title race in his previous years before he came to Chelsea. None of them did, and that's why you need to understand why these owners here are just ruined our club. They destroyed our club because they spent 1.6 billion pounds and they still have bought in a world class goalkeeper, quality centre backs, and and an elite striker. They haven't. They spent it on young players. So let me tell you something, yeah. If we bottle this top four, this is gonna then the owners and even Maweska, they'll forward watch because I need to see Chelsea finish the top four and win a trophy. Because I can't remember the last time, yeah, that we done that 3 times in a row. I can't. And I know people say that's Standard FC, but it's the truth. I've been supporting this team since 2004. I never in my life watching football and watching Chelsea, never in my life have I ever experienced them, not no Champions League and no trophy over the last 3 years. I've never experienced that. And another reason why, and another reason why why I said our owners are the worst, even though like listen, we've even before Abramovich came, we weren't that bad. I remember in the 2003 and 4 season, that was the time where Abramovich came in the summer of 2004. We finished in the Champions League. We were winning FA Cups, Cup Winners' Cup. We beat the likes of Real Madrid. We won so many trophies. So it wasn't that bad. These owners, yeah, are really starting to make me lose my mind right now. If we don't finish in the top four and we don't win that Conference League, that's got to be the most embarrassing season ever. And can you imagine, after all of of the chat I had to Arsenal fans telling them what trophy you're going to win this season. Imagine if we be like Arsenal and Tottenham and we end up winning and we end up going trophyless again. This is Chelsea Football Club. We are not Tottenham. For goodness sake, we're not fucking the likes of West Ham. We are Chelsea Football Club. The song says, blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together and winning is our aim. I'm not saying that Chelsea should be winning trophies every season, but the fact that the last 2 years no Champions League and no trophy. Imagine if we do the same thing this season. Imagine. I dare Chelsea, yeah. I dare you. I fucking dare you, yeah, to bottle the top four and not win a trophy. Like I said, embarrassing season if we don't end up winning that Conference League. Because it's a rubbish competition. We are definitely the favourites, but if we don't win that, it's a joke. Absolute joke. So I'm telling you this right now. Maweska, Todd Bowley, and Barley Sporting Directors recruitment team. I know you don't watch my video, but if you are, fix this and spend some fucking money. Spend it. Because Josh Achpong, yeah, is young. Came from my academy. Nicholas Jackson, yeah, is a young player. Yeah. Robert Sanchez, not good enough. Spend some money. I know you say you don't want to be busy, but come on, man. I need you, yeah, to Rico Santos and Leslie Kuchuku. Because Enzo Fernandez Caicedo is having good performances, but when it comes to the second half, their legs are gone. Their legs are gone. Achpong, this guy's 18. We should be, and Razor Fano is out. We should be, yeah, signing a white centre back. Either call back Chalobah or bring in another defender. Robert Sanchez, not good enough, man. Not good enough. I'll get to the game, but I just had to clear my head because I was fuming yesterday. I'm absolutely livid. Another Premier League reaction where I haven't got a smile on my face. Yesterday, the game management, the players, and even the referee, all of them were a disgrace. So I'm going to get to the game. So I'm about to go to the game, but one more thing I need to say. Chelsea fans, be very worried, yeah? Because after face Wolves, we go away to Man City. And if you think those games are tough, wait till you see what happens over the next few days. We have to go away to Brentford, away to Forest, away to Arsenal. If we don't win those games, and if these owners here don't spend the right amount of money on bringing in a striker, goalkeeper, a centre back, top four is done. It is finished. It is gone. Just be very worried that its top four is in doubt now. And can you imagine in space of 1 month, one fucking month, from second to eighth in 1 month? We've been calling Arsenal and Tottenham fans bottle jobs, but it looks like we are the next one. We are going to be the next one from second to eighth in the space of 1 month if we keep dropping points. Absolutely unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give you guys the key points of why we dropped points in this game. So listen, it's a game of two halves. The first half, we were sensational. I have no doubt. Like everyone, maybe apart from Sanchez and maybe Jackson, you know, they were all good, all of them. Like Lavia, when I every time I see on the ball, interception, winning balls back. Caicedo, superb. Enzo, the turns, the passing from him was superb. Jadon Sancho cooking on for that left hand side, not making that left back unbelievable. Madueke, made some good ones, inside the penalty area, caused us a threat, Cole Palmer, what a goal from him, you know. The goalkeeper making that dive and putting it back the net. And Jackson, good assist from him. There was three Bournemouth players, and the hold-up play was good, and the link-up play was good. And it's been a long time since we saw the likes of Jackson and Palmer have that goal contribution. But I saw the stat that says that's the 12th goal, which is still the most. I've been missing that. And yesterday, it was good, you know. But like in the last 5 games, and if the last 6 games, if you want to include Morecambe, 1-0 up, chance after chance after chance. Nicholas Jackson, once again, just like Palace, yesterday you done the same thing. Palmer feeds the ball to you like a couple of times. You just hit the post, which is unlucky, but you should be doing better. But the misses that he did twice in the first half is unbelievable. Like, if that was Victor Gokawes or probably Victor Osimhen, they probably would have scored that. I could be wrong, but they would have scored that goal. 2 sitters from 3 yards that he missed. And why I say that I have to keep repeating myself. If we'd have bailed those chances, this would have been a totally different conversation. Yeah, despite Wolves scoring goals, this would have been a totally different conversation. But it's the same old Chelsea again. Same old. It needs to change, man. It needs to fucking change. Because this form cannot continue like this. If we want to finish in the top four, we need to go on a winning form like we did, since the start of November up until the Everton game. Joke. So the first half had no problem. But the game management from a Wesker is absolutely abysmal. Like, what is going on in the second half now? What is going on? Because at the start of the season, I used to see performances in the first half not good. But when he talks to the players at halftime, we seem to get better. The likes of Wolves, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal, all of that stuff. Where has that gone now? Because now, of the last 5 games, it used to we used to be like first half decent, second half not good enough. That's not how you win games. If you're happy with the first half, you tell these players, improve in the second half, improve. But it looks like whatever he says at halftime, it just don't seem to work. It's either Maweska's, halftime team that doesn't work, or these players are tired. I'm really not quite sure. But the second half yesterday was a joke. From 45 to 68 minutes, Bournemouth were the better team. They could have been 3-1 up but Tosin made a great block and he could have scored as well. But once again, Maresca, why did it take you 80 fucking minutes to bring on attackers? Late subs again. Are you out of your mind? What sub did he make? And when when we was losing 2-1, when we were 2-1 down, takes off Lavia and brings on Reece James. Seriously? Like, I don't think Lavia made one individual mistake, but I don't think it was that bad in this game. Why take him off? Why? And another thing, why is Palmer playing on the left again? Why? Why do this? Why can't you still stick Palmer on the right? It makes no sense to me. So the first two subs that he made, be on the defenders. It looks like he wanted to try to defend a 1-0 lead. That's not how you do that if you're 1-0 up. If we would have done this, let's say like with 3-0, 4-0 up, then that makes sense. That totally makes sense. But I keep on saying it. 1-0 halftime is not good enough for me because the opposition is going to have a chance here to really do something in the second half. Bournemouth are a decent team, don't get me wrong. But we are Chelsea Football Club. We're supposed to be beating teams like likes of Bournemouth, Ipswich Town, Everton, Crystal Palace, Fulham. We are home for goodness sake. Keep on joining so many games. Not good enough. The game management, especially in the second half, was abysmal. Subs, late again. And don't get me wrong, the likes of Reece James, Tosin, and Felix, all of them were decent in the second half. Neto, I don't think it was that great. But why make substitutions late? Why could you not do what you did against Morecambe? I know people are saying, oh, but Morecambe might lead too. But did you not watch the first half? Same thing. 1-0 up, chance after chance missed. But in the second half, we were so much better. Why? Because Maresca made 3 substitutions at half time. At half time in the 45th minute, and we scored 4 goals. So if you can do that against Morecambe, why could you not do that yesterday? And when people were laughing at me and sending me, oh, why are you saying that you didn't want Maresca? Look at the interviews now. Now Maresca is on forward watch. They're watching. I'm seeing that people are sending me. I'm watching and listening interviews, and now people are saying Maresca is starting to annoy me. He's on forward watch. This is what I've been telling you, yeah? These owners have plenty of time to bring in a better manager than Pochettino. And don't get me wrong, they did. But look at the last 5 games. Joke. They have also plenty of time in the summer transfer window last year to sign in a goalkeeper, a defense, and a striker. They failed to do so. So let me tell you something, yeah? If Maresca doesn't fix this game management, he's on forward watch. And if these owners here don't just let's say that we don't spend any money in January, we don't sign any players, they'll forward watch as well. Them as well. If they don't bring back Santos and Leslie Kuchuku, if they don't either sign in the defender or we call Trevor Chalobah, and if they don't sign in an experienced and elite striker and a world-class goalkeeper, Chelsea fans, top 4 is done. Forget about it. It's not going to happen if Maresca doesn't fix his game management, especially in the second half, and if these owners don't spend any fucking money. Top 4 is doubt now. Because like I said, Newcastle, if they beat Wolves, they go above us. And like I said, we have to face Wolves on Monday. So we have to wait for the next 5 days. 5 days of rest. And we could potentially go 8th here if Man City, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa win today and they beat Arsenal on Saturday. from second to eighth in the space of a month. Like this, like our form is like from this, and then we go down, and then we like this, but then next Monday it can go like this. It's a joke. Our form is just it's just unbelievable. And in those 5 games, we've only scored 4 goals. 4 goals. And I'm trying to figure this out. And I feel like we've conceded 2 against Fulham, we conceded 2 against Ipswich, we conceded 1 against Palace, and we conceded 2 against what do you call it, against Bournemouth. So if I'm not mistaken, in the last 5 games, we have scored 4 goals and conceded 7. That is just absolutely abysmal. It is a joke. 4 goals scored, 7 conceded. -3 goal difference. Utter disgrace, man. It's an utter joke. Like, we need this team needs to sort themselves out. Because lose against Wolves, and God forbid that we do, we go in eighth by the time we face Man City on the 25th of January. Honestly, man, like the goals. One more thing I want to say. Like, I know this is a long video, but I'm gonna say this quick. The goals that we conceded, absolutely poor, man. Like the first goal, Laffer gave the ball away, and Caicedo, for me, terrible challenge, man, on Semenyo. That, for me, that's definitely a penalty. That was 1-1. Then the second goal, I mean, Kvyat, who came on to make an impact, just one for our midfield. Like I said, you know, both of them are getting tired, so that's why we need to bring back Leslie Kuchuka and Sancho's while on midfield. Semenyo, what a finish from him. Maybe Sanchez could have done better, but it was a great finish. And I have to say, Achpong, like I'm not gonna have a go at him because he only played like a good game and he's only 18. What I will say is that I should have closed him down. You should have closed Semenyo down, but he didn't. So there we go. So yeah, that was 2-1. And then Weiss James scored a free kick. You know, I didn't celebrate like crazy because it was 2-2. I only clapped him because Weiss James, ever since that injury, he played really good the last couple of games, so I had to clap him off. And yeah, it's as simple as that. And then yeah, so that's the goals that I talked about. And then honestly, yeah, basically all the players that did well in the first half, second half, abysmal. And it's time to the game management for West Ham and what he said at half time. But yeah, finally, what I will say is that I know I don't want to talk about the referees and blame the VAR that much, but they're a disgrace as well. And I'm gonna read you guys something online. Yeah, look what the Premier League Match Centre have said. Yeah, VAR recommended an on-field review for a possible red card to Brooks for violent conduct. Upon review, the referee deemed that the challenge on Cookway was a reckless reaction and not a violent conduct, and issued a yellow card to Brooks. Tell me, yeah, how that makes sense. Because I remember when we beat Bournemouth 5-1, Stevens done the exact same thing and he got a red card. So if Stevens gets a red card, why did not Brooks? Why? Because not only did he pull down Kukue's hair, but Kukue was in on goal. He was making runs and he stopped him from Chelsea going to counter attack. Brooks has stopped him. For me, that is a red card all day. And Christie, yeah, who conceded the foul, should have got another yellow card. He should have been sent off as well after the challenge he made in the first half. Honestly, like for me, the referees and the VR are not the main reason why we've lost, but they're part of the main reason why we didn't win this game, but they're part of the reason. Like the referees in this country is an absolute disgrace. It is a joke. It's just getting on my nerves. But for me, we've got bigger problems than that. And we need to fix this, man, because otherwise top four for me is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. The only good thing I will say is that Man City dropped points against Brentford. Otherwise, they could have been above us. So Yeah, man. But listen, they can still go above us if they win their game this weekend and we lose against Wolves. So, and Forest, they drew against Liverpool. So, I mean, they could be the team that could finish in the top four. So yeah, man, just a joke. Absolute joke. I just had enough of this performances, the drop off, the game management, everything. And like I said, if these owners don't spend, then they'll afford to watch as well, just like Enzo Maresca. It's as simple as that. But yeah, man, I know this is a long video, but I was supposed to be uploading it yesterday, but I was too tired. So yeah, man. But listen, Wolves, if you can do Chelsea a favor and beat Newcastle today, and Everton as well, if you could beat Aston Villa, then that would be great. But there's no way I see that happening. And the fact that we're relying on that situation just shows you how despicable, abysmal, and how poor we've been over the last 5 games in the Premier League. It's as simple as that. But yeah, man, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree of my reaction, and yeah, what do you make of this game? What do you think needs to improve? And yeah, do you think that Chelsea will finish in the top four? Do let me know. But yeah, man, make sure you guys are smashing the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, big up, big damn so if you have done so already. And yeah, man, I'm out. Absolute joke, man. Chelsea, Maresca, these owners, the players, you got to fix up, man. You really got to fix up because this cannot continue. It's as simple as that. But yeah, man, take care. Goodbye. God bless. I'm out of here. Peace. Yeah, just fix up, man. Simple.